Hello, my name is Riley Shields, and today I will be talking about Moses Fleetwood Walker. This is just a brief outline of what I will be talking about in the order. I'll start off by giving you some basic background about Moses Fleetwood Walker. Then I will go into why he's important, some discussions that I found about him, some statistics comparing him to Jackie Robinson, the argument for Walker to be important, and my opinion on what should be done for Walker, followed by sources cited. Some basic background information about Moses Fleetwood Walker is that he was born on October 7th, 1856. In May 1st, 1884, he became the first African American to play a major league sport, and his sport was baseball. He played for the Toledo Blue Stockings. He only played 1 year in the pro leagues and then played till 1889 in the minor leagues. And then he proceeded to do several different things. He worked at the post office. He was a successful hotel owner, an activist, a writer, etc. And then he died on May 11th, 1924. So the question that's brought up in this discussion is, why is Moses Fleetwood Walker important? Well, he's important to baseball and sports in general because he was the first African American to play a professional sport at the highest level. Because of him, the color barrier was unofficially created. After he left, it would take till Jackie Robinson for another African American to play baseball in the major leagues. He's an example for all people to follow. He did something that no one else had done before. First African American to play Major League Baseball. After playing baseball, he became a activist. He was very outspoken. He wrote papers and pamphlets, uh, speaking out against racism. A few of the discussions I saw about Walker painted him in different lightings. For instance, the Bleacher report about him by Brian Graham, uh, argued that Fleetwood Walker is so important that he belongs in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Uh, on the other side of the spectrum, an MLB report, Major League Baseball, quoted a baseball historian by the name of James A. Riley, who said the following about Walker. He says, as a baseball player, he, Walker, was not the equal of Jackie Robinson in any sense of the word. He wasn't that good. He was more of an average player. Continuing further with James A. Riley's remarks, these are a couple of statistics comparing Jackie Robinson to Moses Fleetwood Walker. Their batting average, which is how many times they got a hit compared to how many times they got out, not including walks. Uh, Moses Fleetwood Walker was 86th in the league, while Robinson averaged well above that. He averaged 27th, and more often than not, he was in the top 10 for batting average in his 10 years. Uh, Hit by pitch, they were pretty close per year, as Walker got hit by 6 pitches and Robinson got hit by 7.2 per year. WAR is wins above replacement, which is a new statistic that they have been using to determine whether a person is worthy of the Hall of Fame. And Robinson is most definitely worthy of the Hall of Fame. He is a Hall of Famer. He averaged averaged 5.87. Walker was considered worse than the person he replaced. One thing in Walker's favor is he was never struck out in his 1 year of playing Major League Baseball, while Robinson was struck out about 29 times every year. Uh, Another interesting fact was Robinson played for arguably the best team of the era. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers, who her average record was 95-60, and were typically the top team in their division, if not in all of baseball. While Walker, playing for Toledo, his team went 46-58, and they were the 8th best team out of 13 teams. They were both walked several times. One thing that goes against Moses Fleetwood Walker, and the reasoning for this is merely because he only had 1 year. He was never considered an All-Star, while Jackie Robinson was the Rookie of the Year in 1947 and the Most Valuable Player in 1949. And then on-base percentage is similar to batting average, only you add in walks. And again, Robinson beats out Walker average. So with all the arguments and statistics going for Jackie Robinson being more important than Moses Fleetwood Walker, what's an argument for Walker? Biggest argument is that he is the first African American in the major leagues. That is an important thing. Not so important that he belongs in the Hall of Fame, mind you, but still very important. Another reason is that he is the reason that the unofficial color barrier was created. Without that unofficial color barrier and the hatred for Walker that created that color barrier, there would be no real reason for Jackie Robinson to come and break the color barrier. Jackie Robinson would just be a very good player. He wouldn't be a very good player who also broke a color barrier. As I've mentioned already, I don't believe that Moses Fleetwood Walker belongs in the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame, is designed to honor good players. Moses Fleetwood Walker was an average player. However, he was an impactful figure, which means that he does deserve to be honored in some way, just not in the Hall of Fame. So I am against the Bleacher Report's request to make Moses Fleetwood Walker a part of the Hall of Fame, but I'm also against Riley that Moses Fleetwood Walker was just another player. I believe that Walker, at the very least, should get a reference on Jackie Robinson Day. Every year on April 15th, all baseball players who play a game on that day wear the number 42 to honor Jackie Robinson. And they also tell a story of the story of Jackie Robinson. And what I would think would be awesome would be, as they tell the story, they give a reference to Moses Fleetwood Walker, saying that Jackie Robinson came and broke the color barrier that was in place due to the hatred against Walker. And that is my opinion on what should be done at the very least. These are the 4 sources that I used to find all the information on Moses Fleetwood Walker and Jackie Robinson. Thank you for watching this video. If you're taking the same class as me, please feel free to write in your reply what you think should be done to honor Moses Fleetwood Walker, if anything. Thank you.